So, welcome back to Tabletop Theater. For those of you that need a recap, the Goon Squad got tired of just being the goons, getting all the guts but none of the glory.
Damn right.
So, they decided it's time to go after Woosterion. Woosterion is the last bad guy, ex-Arcana Pontifical member, who now has the hand of Vecna with the Terminator 2 skeleton hand, wielding strange new powers in this land. Apparently, his plan is to amass some sort of army and take back the city of Whitestone. Take back his rule, the dwarves, along with control of the mines of Iridium. He's being held by a mysterious witch, all in black with black lace, that wields the book that belonged to, oh shit, what was that name again? Delilah Briarwood, ancient, legendary necromancer from the times of Legend of Vox Machina. The Magoon Squad are now in Whitestone, and they're looking for those hidden leads. Quick flashback to conversations. Are there any spies, etc., etc.? Are there any leads? Are there any spies to go after? There's stuff happening in the mine. They've taken over the mine. So now the source of iridium is cut off. Narissa is exploring the temple of the Raven Queen, and let's pause there for a second as the last bits of Lady Vexalia, who is the ruler of Whitestone, the second last living member of the Legend of Vox Machina. Her last words are: "Is there a spy in Woosterian's thing?" She replies, "No." Cut to. It's dark in the caves again. There's lots of it's just dark in these caves or inside the mountain this bit. There's fire scones. Not so much those moonstones lighting up area. It's more like this fire stones and a couple of weird fungi. Skulking through this is a female drow, moving from area to area, and she's listening into a conversation with that witch is having with a lot of other female drow, all dressed in black veils, none showing their faces, kind of like her acolytes of the witch. And after skulking, she's having a conversation with them, and then this woman that's skulking starts stepping into the light, revealing herself, no longer skulking, now walking with intent and purpose. As a shadow shows her face, finally, she's revealed as Maya Devere, walking forward into and talking to this witch. And she pauses and stops. What do you have? What do you have me do? The witch speaks. Shh. We are close to our time to bringing him back. Once we have him here into the world, we'll rule everything. Everything will be solved. The time is here. It's of the essence. It's getting close. I need you to help Woosterion finish off her. And Maya just nods and backs out. Cut to scene. Rak, what's up?
Well, we just spent the afternoon drinking after doing a lot of arm wrestling and betting and merrymaking. And me and Scar together. The pints going. Yeah. And now it's like there's nothing more that we learned from these guys, I think. Besides, I don't think I can make sense of anything they say anyway. So why don't we go that way?
Scar and Rak drinking at the pub. Stumbling out. Rak.
You know, that's a good story. I once was with the giant. They had it happen with the. Did I have
Late at
a
night. Stumbling outbound. Scar and Rak just telling like different war stories.
War stories! Yes, I remember a time.
Yeah,
And
I
as you're
used to be all
stumbling down
better
the
back
street-
with it.
Why don't you both? This is fun. Why don't you both roll me dexterity saving throws with disadvantage?
Oh.
It's
Dexterity.
a 5.
and oh,
Somebody knows how to
saves the
handle
day.
their alcohol.
natural 20s in
Disadvantage. Wow. That you have to drink 2 cans today,
Someone's
Wooster.
a drunken master when they're drunk.
So you guys
Hey.
are exactly right. You guys are both stumbling, and Scar just like leans up on something. Wait, hold on. And you just keep walking forward, expecting her to be still holding on to you, and you face first splat into a puddle. Rak.
And
Neat
I
job.
bust out laughing. You see Scar standing there going, someone can't hold their liquor, can they?
Bubbles are just-
Raising
oh,
up
his
for the
face is
bubbles going. I can still hold it in.
And I
It's
looked,
all before I got it.
and I actually understood every single word he said.
Yeah, because we
I'm
both
fluent
speak
in
ancient Norwegian right
drunkenese.
now.
I'm fluent in drunkenese.
Yeah.
So
In my country, they actually have a saying that anyone who's drunk enough speaks ancient Norwegian.
oh.
Fantastic. Well, with that scene, that scene comedically happens. Again, it's like late at night. This is post having dinner, or maybe a couple days later, whatever. Cut to, we'll get to Narissa in a bit, but I want to see what
Okay.
Armolad is up to.
I don't know how to follow that.
No, you literally lost us in the car.
They had wine at the monastery, but that wasn't really that exciting, and it tasted like bloody piss.
Why would you
I-
piss into your wine, though? Especially when you're
Exactly. I don't know what those monks were thinking.
It wasn't their piss.
Oh, it was someone else's piss. Okay.
The wine merchant? He didn't like monks, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to I guess, was there a library of in the castle?
Here,
presumably?
there is absolutely, yes, a library.
I'm going to do some research on this fellow named Woosterion, if I can find any tales about him in or look up old VODs on Twitch. No, um,
You want to do some research on all this? There's a bunch of weird relations. There's Hand of Vecna.
yeah,
He's back. What the fuck is up with that? Why Woosterian?
and this and the this. Do we know about this witch book? Whoa, you're bouncing up and down.
No, sorry, that's me. My camera's been. I was moving my camera because it's being weird. Anyways, continue.
Do we know about this witch book?
No.
No, okay.
In
Then I
fact,
won't look.
Which book is
nobody
it?
here has mentioned the witch. Nobody here.
Okay,
This is meta unknowledge for you guys.
okay. It's the anti-Wookiee rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, because none of us knows it.
I know it's the professional rule because it's not Wookiees; they're professionals. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, but there is definitely we know about Woosterian, so yeah, do some research on Woosterian and see what I can learn about him.
Yeah. Hey, look up here, a team player actually doing the job we're supposed to be doing.
I think Vexalia did say that that Woosterian is getting the help. But
We don't know specifically
right.
Yeah.
or Atlantically. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing.
Roll me would you prefer history or arcana?
They're both equally horrid because my intelligence is low.
Well, or would you prefer an investigation?
That's exactly the same. That's also intelligence.
Okay, well, because it's a library, why don't you roll me a history with advantage because there are tons of things to look for.
Okay.
Here.
You're actually using a book.
11.
Advantage didn't help.
Advantage did not
Unless
help.
it
I was
did.
really reading for you.
No, it didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
Woosterian does not. You cross-reference your files from what you have from the Arcana Pontifical, and from 5-6 years ago. Actually, like 10 years ago, when whatever little records of what Woosterian had, he was mostly just coming in as a kind of a sell hand. He had a special deal with the lore. A lot of what you see in the book is still classified at level 8, level 9, level 10, but whatever access you have just shows that he's unknown race, unknown wants, unknown history. Or firstly arrested with a group of dirty humans, but that was mistaken identity. You get a partial name. No, with that roll of 11.
Told you,
But
no
here
good
in the
at stuff.
library, there is lots of mentions of. Now everybody can clearly say Vecna. Before they would say the Whispered One. They would not say his name, for fear of something happening. Say Vecna deals.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, he deals in secrecy. He makes long-term plans. What you do find with the 11 though is with the Vecna, the original history was in the times of the second calamity, when the gods had taken in the times of calamity when the gods started fighting against the humans here, he had figured out a way to become a god and took a long-term plan. That is what Vox Machina stopped. And that's like, there's tons of research on the who, where, why. Now we've discovered all this reason now. However, there's something here that you discover that the spirit isn't fully gone. There's still whispers of him. His essence can still whisper through time and manipulate things. That's
Of Vecna, you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're thinking like the influence is still here. Somehow he's trying to come back or something. Or he's influencing things still.
Maybe he's influencing Woosterian. Ooh.
Cut to Narissa.
Hello. So after like having our dinner and that with Vexalia, Lady Vexalia, and me going through Everbright's very bright religious monastery, whatever you want to call it, the nice shiny thing.
The
And
Everlight.
the Everlight. Whatever. I was a black thing in a very bright location. I was like a spot in their area that they just didn't work. Especially with our water talk I had with the priestess.
Mhm.
I decided to go explore her brother's monument and shrine to his
Temple.
temple. Shrine to him because he's dead, but
Perfect.
temple to his matron. To see if that's a better fit for me being what I am.
And as it's midnight, and it's midnight. The moon lights, both moons are shining. You have the almost full moon of the white one, and there's Ruidus, which is a smaller red one that's creasing and casting a sort of pinkish, whitish glow to the area. The lead up to this is a cemetery. There's headstones with popular names. It's very tastefully done and well maintained. This is like the cemetery for the family. Walking up is the shrine, and walking here is a shrine and a temple to Vaxildan, the champion of the Raven Queen. The doors with the stained glass windows on the top part, partially showing sort of that there's light inside, because you could see the flicker of what looks like firelight past the stained glass windows. As you go up to the door, it's still closed and thick wooden doors. This is as you're approaching it. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna explore like the outer area. Granted, it's midnight. I'm still hearing the whispers. I always hear my whispers. They never go away. They never go quiet. But as I get closer, I know they are starting to slowly separate. Like the voices are becoming like almost like one, but not quite one, if that makes sense.
They become a unison of like a monotone, soothing sound, like in the background, like buzzing. Yes.
So I know it's like almost like it's leading me. It's like this is where I should be going, but at the same point, I'm very on guard because being Everbright, it put me on guard about religion. It put me on guard about accepting something as being part of a collective or a group of wanting, because it's terrifying to say the least. But at the same point, I've had these whispers all my life. Like I knew I was going to be a rogue later on. I knew this was going to be my path. But coming towards this shrine, and it's now becoming almost like a solid unit of voices behind me. It's terrifying. Like this is this fate, or was this already predestined? You know, like things are coming like through my mind already through it. So I don't really know. But I'm on guard. I'm really on guard coming closer to it.
Well, why don't you roll me a perception check? What would you like to do? You're on guard. Would you want to like look around or be careful, or just being?
I'm gonna be on guard coming closer to it, because if being the fact that this is,
I need to roll for this. So you're approaching it. You're slow, and you're looking at all the things around, and you're almost like half listening. And it's you become used to the whispers. These are almost more soothing and inviting, kind of like listening to like that faraway voice, and you're like, oh yeah, I want that. Here, you're almost hearing what they're making out, and you're attracted to that. When you get close to inspect the door, and you're just looking at it.
Let's creep it out.
They open, and the only thing that's there in the very front is on the scone two well no worries, two well lit flames, and might come back here for a second.
No. You can continue. My son literally started doing the humming and the raws in the background right as you're talking. He can't hear you.
Amazing. All right, so it opens up past those two flickering scones with fire. It casts a light and a shadow going down, and it makes the area kind of darkened. You have night vision, or no?
I have dark vision, yes.
It's still a little bit difficult to see past this as the camera like showing it, and the doors open with just like a little bit of a sounds, and the whispering intensifies, still soothing, still calmly, still beckoning. The music in the background gets that sort of not quite creepy feeling, but it's riding that tone of creepy and warm, and it's just vacillating back and forth. And it's waiting. You see a sense of anticipation. You stand there for a few seconds with your back turned to it. The camera lingers uncontrollably, and now that you're back, it looks for your face for your reaction. What do you want to do?
Mind you, seeing the doors open and hearing it, and my like in real life, my little one is not helping because he's not hearing you guys, and he's doing that like literally verbatim. So this is terrifying.
You're lucky I'm not whispering like I could do it.
Little hairs on your arms going up.
I actually have that going actually. She's still on guard. Like she's like reaching towards like her hand crossbow. Like her hand's right now on one of her hand crossbows, because she's like, yeah, she's like hearing the whisper. She knows that there's nothing here. Like she could sense that there's no living humans here. Should she roll for that? Because that would be an insight check.
Yes. You're still trembling. You can't tell. The whispers are coming a little bit more and more. I hear answers. I mean, are you? It's destiny. Little bits and
yeah, in Marissa's in Narissa's head. Don't off screen. Narissa's head. She's like going, "Fuck." But at the same point, she's
that thought of the stream and your conversation about choices.
yeah. Give me 1 second. You want to go to somebody else while I do this real quick?
With that, we'll cut to, I don't know. What's up, Scar, Rak, Armolad?
I'm still laughing my ass off at Rak. So we're, meandering back to where? Where do you want to go, Rak?
That way.
So we go in the direction that he's pointing. I am, even though I'm a little shit-faced, I'm a little bit more aware of our situation and a little less shit-faced than Rak. I keep an eye out. I look around always, stranger danger area. And I try to gauge what's going on around us.
Now you see, Rak over here is only pretending to be drunk, and he's actually looking for trouble, aka people who will assault drunk wanderers on the streets.
Yeah, you go with that. You go with that.
I will. There. That's how credible he is.
I what did he get? Because I
He's
haven't.
got an 8.
Okay. And I am going. What do I use?
What do you were you perception? You were looking for something?
No, just being aware of my surroundings. See if there's
Just
anything.
do a perception check. But you guys are drunk, so do it with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm definitely drunk. So.
Do a regular advantage. It doesn't matter. 8. It's you guys are both drunk. It's difficult, but you're heading in that direction over there, and there's like you turn the corner, and there's a fucking giant bear.
A bear. A bear.
Yes.
Is it a cocaine bear?
At first glance,
I haven't seen that movie yet. I think it's so stupid.
when you get a second to get a better look at it, you see it's a statue, and underneath it says Lord Trinket, and you're in the
Aww.
Lord Trinket's public park. This is a giant a bear with armor, thick scaled armor. It's like sitting on its hind legs, and it's close to the ground. It's not like on a pedestal or anything, so that kids can climb up and time. It's very timey uppy, and around the area.
Did you say timey uppy?
No,
That's what I heard. Was
I
timey
said
uppy.
climb up it. What did I say? Timey uppy? No, you can climb up it, and around the area where the kids can climb up it and touch it. Whatever. I don't know where you guys.
Now he's talking about Muppets? What? Climb Muppets?
I'm sorry. That is what I heard. And that
You're
is what
drunk. Remember, you're drunk. That's why you heard it.
Bonk, go to Hornet jail.
Come on,
All right,
did anyone else in stream chat?
Did chat actually hear the same thing? Because the two females here are saying that they heard that.
Okay.
Maybe
No,
it said
okay.
Old timey.
Well, anyway, go on. So,
So it's got this. So it's sitting there, and you're in the middle of like a park, and it just says there's a little sign or pedestal with a little thing that there next to it that says Lord Trinket's Public Park. That's where you're at, in the middle of the park with this bear. Do you want to? How do you want to react to this?
well, first I want to go at it, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's a statue. Boy, do I feel stupid. And then I laugh, and I look at Rak. Yeah, exactly. I look at Rak, and I'm like, boy, that scared that surprised me at first.
Oh, it's a bear! Oh, it's a statue. Well, that sure surprised me.
And with that, we'll cut back to either Armolad or Narissa.
Do I have access to Vexalia? To talk
At
with her?
midnight?
At midnight, it's a little late at night now. She's gone to
I
bed and families
Didn't
and stuff.
realize it was midnight.
Unless, yeah, this is still kind of nightish.
Well,
There's an
it's-
attendant, somebody you could talk to, but I don't know that. Are you looking for very specific information?
no, more of a history of the area. Again, more intelligence rolls.
Library?
That's where I was, in the library. Uh, this way I can rely on their ability to remember history. I don't have to remember it myself or look for it.
There's an attendant you could talk to.
Yeah, basically more of a history of Whitestone and the mines. Since do they have maps of the mines, maybe? Or
Yes, of course. We'll talk to Ferdinand, who's one of the attendants here.
Ferdinand? I will write that name down because it sounds very impressive.
Most people call me Fred.
Why?
It's easier to pronounce.
Then Ferdinand? Okay. Who's Fred? So yes, it looks like we might be having to go into the mines of Moria. No, the
Whitestone Mines.
yes, the mines of Whitestone. And if there's any maps or
Map. Legend has it. In ancient times, in the first times of the calamity when gods against titans, this was a failed titan and has solidified. To this day, we mine its bones for iridium. These maps are areas that we've charted. You could see throughout history, these sections here, these sections here are abandoned. This are current veins. This section here was too unstable. And you can see where there's maps, and there's through hundreds of years this has been mined. Although most recently, in the last 500 or so years, it's been heavily mined, and it's still only a tiny section of this. This resources seems to be infinite.
I'm going to ask a really stupid question now because intelligence 10. Do certain body parts have better concentrations of iridium?
Yes, the spine, dead center, or what seems to be a spinal section. We had theorized that if there was a head section, it seems to have been lopped off. Missing, maybe somewhere out in the ocean lies the skull of a titan buried in the sand and water. Can imagine the riches that would hold.
So I know what music they play for the miners while they're working.
And
Spinal
also
Tap.
here, you know what? Why don't you roll me while looking at this? Why don't you roll me perception check or an investigation check?
Assuming I can find my character that seems to have disappeared. Sure.
And then we'll cut back to Narissa here in a second.
Okay. Sure.
All right. You noticed this section here, the heart. What's up with that? It's uncharted. They haven't reached it yet. There's nothing close to it, but there seems to be kind of a sort of path leading close or up to it. Again, only because this creature seems to be like up on its side.
Yeah.
And that's what causes all the mountains or ridges.
perfectly setting up a pun. Ah, so maybe that's where Wooster's organization.
It's theorized that that chamber holds some sort of strong energy, where a strong source of iridium. We don't know. We've been trying to reach it for the last, well, at least a few generations before I tried to reach it. There has been no attempt since then. Where Vexalia purposefully maintains the balance of iridium. She believes that it is, in fact, a limited source, and we shouldn't put it out into the world in such big areas, so its usage has been minimized.
Yes, I don't remember that from the economics class I didn't take.
It was very
Man.
important for
I
it was
remembered
very
Supply
important
and
for
Man, that's it.
Percy explained that Percy, the previous Lord, was very keen on not introducing to the world too quickly things, probably because of his mistakes that he made by introducing gunpowder and the guns into this world. That's why he closely limited them or guarded them exclusively to Whitestone. Obviously, over the past 400 years, they've gotten out of control, as you could see. And again, there's a huge collection of bastardized versions, some better, some others. We believe that's Woosterian is getting some sort of weapon front from
The Dirt Realm?
Yes, exactly. How much, we don't know.
The ones that he designed himself, are they similar or like similar technologically to the ones that are coming from the Dirt Realm?
You mean Percy?
Yeah.
We don't have the artisans skilled enough to tell us that. The ones from the Dirt Realm seem to be completely different. Similar design and concept in that they are more mechanical and don't function by arcane means. However, something doesn't last and they break down after short usage. It's almost like this world is rejecting it. Like it breaks down somehow. It needs something. We've had a few of our scientists experiment with trying to maintain it with iridium. Did not work. They don't mix well. Different techniques, different arcane methods of making these dirt weapons last. Unknown.
Awesome.
And with that, we'll cut back to Narissa.
Narissa's still saying fuck in the back of her mind, by the way.
You seeing what in the back of the mind?
She's saying fuck in the back of her mind.
It's scary. There's choices, and you could decide to do this later or not at all. Or
No, she's here. She's here. She's not. She knows this is gonna go away, especially when she hears a whisper of destiny, and it's like, this isn't gonna go away. She knows this. And her water talk, like, water goes where it needs to go. It doesn't like ever stop. It does find a way to where it has to go. So she's going to continue to go forward, but her hand is still on that hand crossbow because she does not know what's going on.
You carefully approach, and that same threshold is there. the dirt steps from your sturdy boots are clumping into the dirt that's cleaning up to it. And past that, once the threshold of the door where it opens, it's black in the marble, shiny.
Yes.
With a loud click, 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 you step forward onto that marble and just look around, and you keep there's whispers. A few steps forward, and with a loud clang, the doors behind you shut. The lights, the torchlight flicker, and where there was once was light, or at least visible light, it is now fully 100% dark. What do you want to do?
I'm rolling another insight check.
Roll it. For a brief second, you panic and you twirl and you look around, and in that twirling, you lose direction. You don't know which way now you came in from, and you glance around, and you're holding this thing, and as you're adjusting, your eyes start adjusting to the light, and you could see now your hands, your extremities holding the crossbow, looking out. There's an unseen light source that's just spreading out, and you are fully lit, and you're looking around. The ground is just where it was marble. It is now what seems like a starry ceiling. The little specks and things and whirls and bits of dust on it are now the galaxy that you're just stepping on the floor, and you can still click clack as you're moving forward. And the sound, the echo, it just echoes and bounces, and the whispers continue in a low murmur. And then you hear the welcome. And you turn around from behind you, and just sort of standing at about 20 feet or so is a young half-elven male wearing like these pointy ears, black dark hair, handsome, beautifully handsome, with these sort of cloak and feathers on top of it. An armor set, dark, oiled and beautifully maintained leather, adorned with bits of flower and golds and runes that all of a sudden flash for a second. Startled you because you turned around quickly.
You're Vaxalia's brother.
I am the champion of the Raven Queen. We have been watching you. You have felt the tug, haven't you?
I have all my life heard whispers. Did not know where they were coming from.
And yet you followed it. Always following these whispers to where it took you. Did you think they were helping you? Or were you always in need of them?
I went with it like water does. Wherever it needs to go, it goes.
It has led you here, to Whitestone. Do you know why you're here?
Part of it is to deal with Wisterion and that hand of Vecna.
No. That is part of... Actually, let me rephrase that. That is part of it. Vecna's abomination to the Raven Queen. She guides the souls and balances life, death, birth, rebirth. Vecna is an abomination. He deals with necromancy, tries to control death towards his own selfish needs. And so does her. She that's helping him. The scene changes slightly. It becomes slightly more menacing. There's a red tint in the air. She is bringing someone back, someone here, someone outside of this realm of this life, death, birth, rebirth. When he arrives, the scales will be tipped. This is an abomination. Wisterion is an abomination. You must help stop this from happening. The whispers will guide you. But you must choose. Because there is always choice. Destiny is just a way of what could and should happen. But you must choose your own path. Narissa, how do you choose?
Narissa actually thinks on that because she's always gone with the fact water goes its path. It makes a new path wherever it goes. It never falters. So she's never done the whole how deep it goes, how high it goes, all that stuff. She just goes in one motion. So thinking clearly into it and hearing the words, at some point she's going to have to make a life or death choice. She's going to have to choose.
It is about life and death. It is about life and death choices.
Even if I'm willing to sacrifice my life for the greater good.
There is life, birth. It is part of it. Life, death, sacrifice. I sacrificed. And you could see the look of pain and regret. But I did it for the right reasons, for those that I love. Vexalia, and my friends, and the people of Whitestone. I would choose the same 1,000 times.
What? And then what's happening?
You sacrificed being with your sister for the to be the champion, to save the world. Nothing could take that away.
To
That
stop
was,
Vecna.
yes. That was your destiny. And if that ends up so being what I have to do, that will be it. That I will have to do the same. But we're not there yet. I don't have to make that choice yet.
Soon you will.
When did you have to make that choice? Right when you became the matron's champion? Or did you make it the moment you had to make the choice?
It was when he had to make the choice.
Every single moment, I'm making the choice.
So you made it when you came into the decision to make it. It was not when you became the champion of the matron.
For me, I had to fully die before coming back as a champion. That is not what is required of you.
I would never want to take your place.
My work here will be done soon. My protections will be less. When that happens, I need an agent. An agent that embraces the whispers, that embraces death, that isn't scared of it.
If that is what's going to happen in the future, it will happen. Until then, that is not something we should discuss. It's also for the matron to decide, not either one of us.
No. Things will happen. Things are happening now. Choices will be made soon. We're all just full of choices and consequences. Choose, do not choose. You still have made a choice. As I say, if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice.
You're always making a choice.
That's from Rush.
I think you're making a song choice.
So, you have questions?
Yeah.
My time here is just limited.
Well, let's go on and have a chat. And that way you can go and go to somebody else.
All right. While that's happening, let's cut to the next day. Unless you want to finish up here, Narissa, if you want to.
No, that's a good way to end it, because they're gonna probably talk about like the past and the like she's gonna want to know the history between her and her brother.
Right.
You know, that's not needed.
Perfectly perfect. So we'll cut to the next morning or days after, or however. Scar, Rak, Armolad, breakfast time. How do you want to do? What do you want to do? Meet up.
I have a headache.
Several days later, you have a headache. Okay.
I've been drinking all this time. Chewy.
He's drinking every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I was a bender.
And if he's not drinking,
I'll have
he's
this
probably
time.
at the latest brothel. So take your pick.
He's just hopping around town on his bunny slippers.
I'm tavern hopping.
He's doing a tavern crawl.
Ah, no, I'm hopping, not crawling.
So Armolad, the leader of the group.
Why does he keep saying that? I don't think it
Because
means what he thinks it means.
Who doesn't know where his rogue has literally disappeared to every single night. Since,
It doesn't have. I don't know that you guys need to be checking. He's one of those helicopter bosses.
Mm.
A little whirly.
Mm,
Don't you hate people like that? Who? Don't you hate bosses that are like that? That are like always,
helicopters, yes.
yeah, hovering,
Micromanagers.
micromanagers. Yeah. Just let me do my job, man. I'll get shit done the way I do it. Way better than the way your way is. Whatever. I have issues, obviously. That's why I can't keep a job down. Moving on.
I haven't had a job since COVID.
I haven't had a job since 1801 days ago. Well, that's not true. I haven't worked since 1801 days ago.
You had a job for like, what, 3 months?
30 years, but yeah.
All right. So, new day, new time. New leads to find and new areas to explore. What do you all want to do? And you can discuss amongst yourself if you want.
We seem to be missing someone.
Yeah.
Probably
Should we just pause right here?
we could.
Sure.
There we go. Let's just problem solved.
Let's take
Pause
a
right
break.
here.
So we'll be back at the latest half past. So see you after the break, just as
wait,
she
wait.
comes back. What?
Right.
Hey, did I miss something?
We're just about to go on a break.
because well, unless we don't longer need to. What are your
I'm fine.
thoughts? Let's make it. Let's just do the breaky so that we're fine.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
I couldn't
perfectly
hold
life
it.
happens. So we'll see you at 25 past. Now that everybody's here.
25 past. Yeah, 8 minutes
See
or
you
so.
then. No, well, it's actually
Yeah.
10 minutes. But you know,
Would you believe 12?
I will.
What just happened?
All right.
Let's get in.
Welcome back. Oh, well, there's a froggy. 35 months.
Finally.
Almost 3 full years. Almost 3 full years. Next month we have an anniversary. Ooh.
I'll catch you up, Froggy. I'll catch you up. Don't worry. You deserve that at least.
Super Froggy.
Yay! Welcome back. Yeah, it's the time thing. It fucked with all of us, and we thought we'd said it. It doesn't matter.
Froggy,
All
were
right.
you even in stream earlier? With Zaga? I don't think
Thank
you
you
were
for
there
leaving me a
either.
donut, by the way. Mm.
Okay, so you did hear me scream.
I know exactly what to do.
Oh, you missed it. You missed me screaming.
Well, froggy. It's a wondrous thing to see her scream. The
By the way,
pure-
there's several clips of it. If you've missed it, there's several clips. You
the
just go
pure
over to
terror
Zaga's
in her
clips.
eyes is just priceless.
No one got to see my eyes like the pure terror in my eyes though.
That's their loss.
All right. I guess I'm pulling something out of
Your ass.
Doesn't matter. Yes, as usual.
We like doing
so,
that to you, don't we?
Yeah, I really, really do. I'm trying out something different this time.
Well,
I'm trying.
there
to
was
give
that
you guys more
conversation about
agency.
bidets pulling things out of your ass. Makes sense.
I'm trying to give you guys
Oh,
more
no.
agency.
We did that during break.
Yeah,
It was not online, so you cannot bring that up.
the bidet. Yeah,
The bidet.
the
So.
bidet.
Have a nice bidet.
So where normally a lot of my stuff is very railroady on purpose because it's a story circle, but actually it's still not. It's still pure improv. The only thing I put there's a fight ready. Somehow you get to the fight. That's all I have planned ever. Anywho, I'm giving you guys a lot more agency this time. This is why you're leading the charge and figuring shit out on your own. So I'm just reacting now to what you guys go. This is more open world and more in that. On that note, Froggy, what you missed, let's give you a quick recap. The intro, Maya is back. And she's working with that witch. That witch that we still don't know too much information about. Older woman. She's always with that black veil, so we don't really quite know who she is or what, but we do know that she has this arcane book. this book from the Delilah Briarwood. It's this giant book of necromancy from like 400 years ago, when they first fought the Legend of Vox Machina. If you want to catch up on that, it's on Amazon Prime, blah blah blah, etc. Anywho, Maya's working with her, and the other thing that we found out is that the mines is a Titan. The Titan, they're mining into the Titan bones, probably along the spine is where most of the concentrated iridium is compressed over time, etc., etc. Other points of interest would be the head that's been knocked off and rumored to be somewhere rolled off into the ocean, buried under sand and water. And the heart, the area where the heart would be, has still been unexplored. Probably some significant spot there. Also, Narissa finally decided to step into the chamber of the Raven Queen, the shrine towards Vexalia's brother Vax'ildan. Vex and Vax, twin brothers. Lady Vexalia now rules Whitestone, and Narissa stepped in to have a conversation about fate and what's needed. Turns out that this witch that's helping out Wooster, dealing with necromancy, she's trying to bring in somebody unknown. He can't see past whatever barriers. But Narissa still not wanting to choose, because the champion of the Raven Queens, this is all dealing with death, birth, life, rebirth, and the balance between things. When he steps in, to offset the scales. And that's where we're caught up now. It's the next day. Everybody's waking up, having whatever you want to do. Scar,
Well, Rak says that we were really, on a bender. And so it was a couple of days later before we woke up.
I have an idea about who she wants to bring back. Armolad has no clue, but I have an idea. Should I say it?
Yes.
Not yet.
I shouldn't say it? Okay.
Not yet. Let's keep it. Let's keep
it's
that.
just a guess. It's just.
I was also gonna say I'm not Wookie Willing that either. Narissa's keeping all that to herself right now.
Oh, you suck.
Keeping what?
Everything that
Exactly.
transpired in the
shrine.
In the where?
the shrine of the champion of ravens. So,
So-
where the Raven Queen shrine is at, and all that conversation that happened with Narissa, and
All you guys know is Narissa's been running out every night, and while you guys have been sleeping off your bender, that's all you guys know.
he sneaks off nightly.
I didn't miss you.
No bender? I don't sleep. I don't understand.
Yeah, so all Armolad knows is Narissa keeps on going out at night, and that's it. And coming back during the day.
Narissa has a
Ah,
boyfriend.
you got a boyfriend.
Yes, he's dead. Anyway.
All right, so let me bring up one last thing.
So is it Scar?
So all right, so
Scar's
next,
female.
what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
You haven't noticed?
Oh, you suck.
He's so drunk he didn't even recognize it. Yeah.
Oh,
He-
I didn't know.
He was so drunk that he was making every time he actually copped a feel, he thought he was a female,
Armor.
not you.
Armor. It was armor.
Uh,
Well,
No.
dragonborn.
You don't wear armor. It's padding for the armor that you're not wearing. Yeah, that's it.
Right. Oh yeah, you suck.
All right.
I didn't
Hopefully
know
it
about those the dragon people. So is Da also a girl?
No,
No.
Dar's
he's
a
a boy.
guy.
And he's shorty. Remember
He's
that.
short-
He's shorty.
He's
That's
shorter
my
than-
nickname for him.
He's shorter than Narissa.
Okay, I was wrong on that too then. Huh.
Oh boy.
All right.
Maybe we should head to the mines, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna mind my own business here.
You know what? I think before that, I think let's railroad you. You guys want to do you guys want to do a fight or not?
I want to do a fight. Fight.
Sure. Hopefully in the
You
Tabling
know,
area.
Scar
Yeah.
is always up for fights. You know that.
We're the goon squad. What are you
Wait.
expecting?
No, Narissa is
Fight,
willing to
fight,
start the
fight,
fight. Does she really want to finish the fight? Probably not.
Let me set up a nice little scene then.
Oh, you
Uh-oh.
sound
He's got that
so-
evil planning
wait.
hands thing going on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I just happened to glance up because the sigh kind of, misled me until I actually looked up and saw the evil look.
So it's nighttime. You're all together as a group, making some plans and talking and enjoying the outdoor this market that's in the background where you guys are at. Boom, there you are. You're in the market. It's the background. You're at one of the tables enjoying the having conversations about planning, giving exposition of what you all know, coordinating plans. Somebody in the background, shadow, silhouette, sees you. It's just looking at you. In frame behind you, there's them. The camera focuses on the shadow as moves from section to section, moves from corner to corner, darkness to darkness. It's still hard to see who this person is. Grabs, does his little incantation thing, starts whispering into this blackened, what looks like a coal or something that's been burned and shriveled into this little thing. So it's a little black thing, evil looking, whatever MacGuffin, and starts whispering, spellcasting and speaking into it. And the camera cuts to where you guys where you're still eating. Camera cuts back again to the witch listening. Good. Opens up the spell book. She says, "Show me." And now with this little figure that's holding this thing, grabs this evil looking rock that she's been whispering into, swallows it. And the camera comes into view, and it's like some human, just a regular person in a blackened cloak, but is I don't know, older, evil looking, whatever, shady looking. And then after it swallows it, the eyes turn full on black. And the witch says, "Yes, I see them." She grabs the book. Finds the thing, grabs starts saying this incantation, and all of a sudden, where you guys are at this table, eating, having a quick conversation, there's a loud piercing scream as somebody in the crowd around you starts freaking out. What? And camera cuts to you guys looking into it. I'm going to bring up a new scene while you guys set up, and if you don't mind putting us in the top overviews, because we're going to be fighting in this area. Boom, in here.
Woohoo!
And
I
Fight
recognize
Club.
this map.
I mean, it's an oldie, but it's a goodie, you know?
Zathras, Wooster. Oh, Woosterian's here.
Oh, good. Let's kill him.
And Craig.
Oh, goody. Yeah, let's kill them too.
Oh, there's Leah here too, and Veritas. Yes.
All right.
Where
Oh,
did Veritas come from?
the same place as
She is
Mysterian.
all knowing.
Okay,
You know how
so-
she is. She is very much, about the good
The bad
and the
ugly.
truth. And the truth.
All right.
Ooh.
So there's I don't know, let's say that you guys were coming in from the market from inside of here, and you hear people screaming and yelling out here. And let's add some monsters. Let's see here. Am I missing anybody? We have Armolad, we have Narissa, Scarf, Rak. Okay, good.
Did I hear
And
Scarf?
I said Scarf.
Yeah, and you still have Zathras there
Oh,
too.
God.
And
That's
Veritas.
hilarious. That's
So,
hilarious.
so you're now Scarf.
Yeah, let's move these two over here. Yeah, they're just watching.
All right.
Thundercat. Oh!
And let's add a. Yeah.
It's interesting
So,
that Veritas and Zathras's tokens look completely different.
all right. So give me a second here. All right. So let me describe to you what happens outside. Cut outside to you as it's a dual screen flashing back and forth between the witch as she's summoning these things from the ground, and they're as from in the market. There is a drow assassin in one of the corners, overlooking these things and is helping coordinate as well. And these ghostly creatures come out of the ground and start attacking civilians and start like chewing one of them, and it quickly rises up to another one. As you start coming into the scene from the market, you start seeing people fleeing in panic as these two monstrous things are chewing on people. You see them, and you see two. Let me make sure that they're all of them here. How many do we have? One copy, 2, 3. This guy is way over here, like overseeing things, and it is like, look, he's on top of one of these. Oh, I know where he's at. On top of this, like looking and overseeing things, as these guys here are causing chaos. All right. They are I don't know, unknown things. And let's roll, I guess, some initiative. First, how do you guys want to react? Do you want to react and then say anything ahead of time? I haven't given you any chance to talk about this.
Well, of course, it's, an attack. We don't have a
I
right
rolled
to, okay,
I-
I'm going to do this.
I
Let's
actually
take them
rolled a
out.
perception. I rolled a perception while you were talking.
I described pretty much what with an 11.
Yeah.
What I was describing is what you were seeing as just the three gas coming out from like weird. I don't know. It seems to like some person had like exploded and can like convulse or some shit.
I got a fucking 2.
You're killing me, Smalls.
That dude that ate that thing,
Mhm.
he's one of the ones that convulsed and like changed up. So that's what you saw. That one of these people eats something and converts and then starts attacking somebody. All right.
So I
She's
rolled
not
a
very
20,
smart.
20 on perception. Can I figure? Well, can I see anything of note, like somebody hiding or somebody preparing an ambush or something?
You know what? My shadow dude over here, I'm going to roll his.
Stealth.
It's stealth and
It'll be on the top so that you could see whether he's hidden or not. Skills and stealth. Oh yeah, stealth plus 10. Ha, natural 20 as well.
Well, mine wasn't natural, but
Oh, I mean, somebody had a thing.
Oh,
So
that's-
no, this drow elite warrior is
very stealth.
hiding.
that's very inconvenient because I had a absolutely perfect plan to use the new item. I mean, okay, never mind.
All right. So, you've obviously you see all the people running. You kind of get the gist that at least one. So you see somebody like swallowing this thing and converting to themselves into this ghoulish, evil-looking, fucked up shit, and start going after people. As soon as you oh, I still need my
Initiative.
initiative, don't I? Fantastic. All right.
Ghastly business, that.
Pop these out. So, I probably need to write down some initiative stuff, don't I?
It's usually recommended.
All right, where's my?
Excuse me.
I was not planning on a fight, but all of a sudden I decided let's impromptu fight because
It's a guy within 30 feet of me, the head honcho.
You can't see him. He
None
rolled
of
30
you,
for
none of us
stealth.
can see of us. None of us
he
can see him
is,
right now.
he is hidden, so let's just say that he's stealth. There we go. He's got a little icon. Do you see that little icon that's on top of him?
Yep.
No.
And the little
Give it a
two-
second for us. It might be loading.
Oh, actually, I might see it on the stream. Let me check the stream. Yeah, it's fine. He's got a little
Yeah.
ninja-looking thing. All right. So top of the round. Who is who? Let's check the initiatives. That would
I'm
be
last.
Narissa and Blink.
Oh, damn, it still says blink. Oops, my bad. There we go.
Narissa and Armolad.
Then Rak. No. No, sorry. Not right. Not right.
There's a drow.
Yeah,
Then
Drow.
and then the Ghast and Rak are tied.
And who rolled lowest?
Me.
What a shock.
Scar.
I knew that was gonna happen.
All right,
I
so
didn't-
let's see. Rak, what's your initiative? +2, and my ghasts are at 0, I think.
Your gas was at +3.
Oh yeah. So my ghasts go first, then I suppose. Oh, good. So my drow and my ghasts go together. That makes it easier and faster for everybody. Let's go with that. And-
Is Froggy asked if the drow was Maya.
No.
Not that we know.
This is a male drow. The camera sees this male a drow had been sneaking in like this is a kind of a bold move for them to do a full on attack here in a crowded area late at night still. Close to the edge of town. But no, it is not Maya.
Really want to mess with him? There. Maya's right beside him.
So, Narissa, what do you want to do? I think you could see maybe this guy right here. And you know there's somebody around here, but I don't know that you have direct line of sight, at least from where you're at.
I'm actually going to
Level 6 new characters, first time fight. Who this?
I am moving up toward next to Rak. I think correct.
That's still kind of inside the building. All right. Imagine that's like, overhanging. How you guys are in a tunnel like this in your area map. Maybe I should go into that. Let me change my background.
I'm still inside the thing.
What's another?
I'm trying to get enough distance because actually I cannot hit anything if I don't move. Okay. I'm gonna go after the gas that's straight in front of Rak. I'm gonna try hitting it with my crossbow.
You want okay. Now do you want to do that thing where you aim, or are you gonna, which takes up your entire, so one shot, or are you gonna think of taking 2 shots?
I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Okay. Then
And there's no sneak on attack on.
there's no sneak on them right now. That's
No,
why if
there's
you
no
aim,
sneak.
you'll have advantage, and then you might be able to do your sneak attack. But it'll take, instead of taking 2 shots, you get to take 1, but with advantage, and you'll get sneak.
No, I'll just try to hit him.
All right.
So here's 1.
He is 13 hits.
That one's that.
For 8.
And then there's the second one. 13 hits.
13 hits, yep.
That's another 7.
And I think it might be rolled out. Let me double check one thing. Okay. All right. Turn. Anything else you want to do?
Give me 1 second.
The solid hits as this creature two of them hit, and it's like starting to bleed black necrotic blood. And this is a pale, like whatever clothes, it got bigger and ripped off stuff, so now you see like this grayish skin and wide evil mouth. The fingers have elongated.
I'm going to do my Whales from the Grave.
Okay.
Which
You
automatic.
didn't deal sneak attack
Oh.
Yeah,
damage.
you didn't
No,
suck it
never
up, so
mind.
yeah. All right.
Never mind. I completely forgot that I had to have the sneak damage. That's my bad.
Okay, no worries. All right, turn up. Then Armolad, what's up? Your turn.
If I use a little bit of wrong thing. I use a bit of movement to come out here. Or how far out do I have to go to see another one of these ghasts? Like here, or
You could see to see this guy over here. I think you'd have
no?
to
Actually,
go.
I'm more thinking about this guy over here. Like, can I see him along a line? Here, I'll draw a line
You know
map
what?
on here.
Let's put like that.
Who's that?
Yeah. Let's say with the perception check, what was your previous perception check?
17, I think. Yeah, 17.
That's high enough. You would have seen him, yeah. So
Okay.
you could see him.
Okay, so okay, I can easily get to this guy. Lots of movement left over. Ha! This is a civilian, I presume?
You got it.
Okay. And I'm going to introduce this guy to a wooden stick. Hi! Yeah!
That hits.
Too many windows. Kathunk. Just the 12. There's no extra pathetic 1 for the critical.
All right.
Then I will taunt him a second time.
That hits.
For 8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And I will spend a key point. Or assuming he's still alive.
Yes.
Okay. I will spend a key point
Ding.
They're
Oh, yeah.
kind of beefy, and
12 probably missed.
yeah, 12 misses.
Because I think we're understanding that 13 is required. Oops, I rolled damage instead of rolling the attack again. So that damage did not happen. And 16 or 6.
Okay,
And
that hits.
because I did a successful when you hit another creature with a melee weapon attack, you can spend a key point attempt. Oh, that's if I hit him with that melee attack. Well, I did hit him, I guess. I'll spend an extra key point to do a stunning strike.
Okay, which
Which-
means that I have to do what?
A Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of my next turn. And the difficulty is 8 plus proficiency bonus, which is 3, that's 11. My wisdom modifier, which is 4, which is 15.
Would that be a no? That's not a charm spell. Is immune
No.
to charm.
No,
All right.
this is being knocked over like a ragdoll, and then plus 1 because of my belt. Oh, and he horribly fails.
He does. So he's stunned.
Stunned until the end of my next turn.
All right. You come up and you just pop, 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 and he just he's stuck. However, all right, that's good. Anything else?
Stand there, ready for the next turn.
All right. So now my drow attacker is there. And he sees that, and let's see what he can do. Oh, yeah. Let's see what's going to be fun to do. Yeah, okay. So he's just gonna fuck. Let's just attack you, man. I'm just gonna jump into it with advantage because you haven't seen him and he's being sneaky. And then when he gets a chance, he's gonna hit you from behind and start attacking. Actually, he doesn't have to. He pulls out some sort of strange, but the audience would recognize some sort of like handgun or a weapon, and it's going to take a loud ringing shot at you with advantage as he sees where you're there, and is going to take a series of 2 attacks with range. Here we go. The first one with advantage. The second one normal. They both hit. For a total of 7 piercing damage. And
as a reaction,
ooh,
range, yeah, okay. I'm going to attempt to catch that first bullet and throw it back.
you know what? Even better, and you're going to use your bow, your staff, and
it's not really a lightsaber, and that's not how that works. But
I appreciate the enthusiasm.
it's a lot. It's a magical weapon that can, and it's a lot better than you catching a fucking bullet with your hand and throwing it back at him.
Okay, well, I reduce the damage by 1d10 plus my dex and my monk level. dex modifier and my monk level. Well, my dex modifier and my monk level combine to more than the damage
7
I
points of
took,
damage.
more than the 7 points of damage on the first one. So I am able to redirect it back at him.
Okay.
If you catch a missile in this way, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack with the weapon or piece of ammunition you just caught. And as part of the same reaction, you make this attack with proficiency, regardless of your weapon proficiencies, and the missile counts as a monk weapon for the attack.
So, like, do you roll to throw me damage? I'm not sure.
Yes, I'm basically shooting whatever you shot at me back at you.
Okay. So,
So what was it?
um,
It was
crossbow.
1d6 plus 4, which is what all my other weapons do.
yeah,
and-
1d6 plus 4.
And it doesn't really matter what weapon I choose. I'll do one that does 1d6 plus 4 piercing. Why not? I'll pretend it's a short bow.
Perfect. I mean, that's literally what I'm using.
Yeah, 15.
Against this Drow elite warrior, no. When it hits, but it bounces off
Okay,
his armor.
okay. And then the second one hits me 8 for 8, right?
Yes, and then
What's it
roll me
say?
a
5, 6, 7,
Constitution
8.
saving throw of 13 or better.
Constitution. That's not one of my greater ones.
Otherwise, get some lead poison.
Time for constipation, eh?
Oh no, it's later on that I get immunity to poison, I think. Constitution.
You're poisoned, but you're not unconscious, so that's good. It's not that bad. You just have this ability on certain checks, which are monk style checks. All right. That's his turn. He is now revealed. And what he's going to do is he's going to move away. Or stay there. What's a better option? Everybody else can't reach him. He's going to hide.
Or try to.
So let me just roll my
At
stealth.
plus 10, you're very likely to be able to hide.
Yeah. Stealth. Where's my stealth button? There it is. All right, 14.
Not very well hidden.
I mean, there's still smoke trail.
Mhm.
The ghasts. They are going to eat some people and prepare an attack against anybody. If anybody comes close to them, they're gonna swipe at them as well. But right now, they're chowing down this person, or at least threatening them. Uninterrupted, both these two people here are going to be. And this one here is paralyzed, right?
Stunned.
Stunned. So that's their turn.
They're stunned until the end of my next turn.
Yeah. It's probably going to be Rak's turn. Rak's
Alright.
turn. You're up.
Boing. Yeah,
Boing?
straight,
Oh,
straight
bunny
over the
slippers.
enemy. Straight over the enemy down here and whack it with a halberd.
All right. Because he was holding his action, he's going to strike you first. Not a big deal.
Didn't that thing attack that civilian?
No. Threatening. And I said whoever comes close, he's holding his attack against anybody who comes close.
Okay.
I made very sure to say that.
Okay.
Right, anyways.
Raging at the start of the turn, by the way.
Yeah. Of course. Poison. Hang on. Poison. So from this point forward, you have attack rolls and ability checks are negative. All right.
I don't have poison though.
Not you.
I do have the
so-
marker for some reason. I don't know why. It's leftovers from the previous campaign.
Yeah, a bunch of the
So,
civilians have weird markers on them too.
as soon as you come in, it's going to hit its claw attack against against you.
Miss.
All right.
My turn.
Now it is your turn. Yes, 100%.
Reckless. Here we go.
Do it.
And now I remember to actually give the reckless stuff. Yeah, haha. Ooh, 15. Didn't
That
need it.
hits. For a total of 6. All right, good.
13 hits, I recall. So
Yes, 13 hits.
another 10 points of damage.
It's gonna melt through these guys real quick. That hits. Okay, good. Anything else? Just 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, I used movement, bonus action, and yeah. Okay.
Scar, your turn.
Okay. So Scar, it's like, where did everybody go? So she, let me see. Where can she go? She's got
What's your movement?
40.
a range.
Oh,
You can
okay.
go after this guy right here.
You can either go after this guy or this guy who's stunned, or you can't quite reach that one though.
Well, there's
I'm gonna go.
Wait, isn't the center one gone? That's the one I killed.
Nobody's
he
been
almost
killed
done?
yet.
You didn't kill him.
Oh,
nobody died, just took damage. So you could finish off the one that is closest. There's one in direct charging distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and rage, reckless, and I'm gonna call upon my ancestors to help.
All right.
And yes. And
You're raging, you're reckless, swing with advantage, and plus now this guy, he's only going to be able to attack you. Now, because he was holding his action, so he's going to take his first attack on you as well.
What?
With a claw attack. The second you approach him. It's not reckless yet though. So this is just a normal fucking -1. A natural 1. All right. So
yeah,
as,
he hits himself.
as he
I'll
gets
take his
ready
rate
to
for that.
swipe at you, kick his ass. Hit.
Yeah.
15. Wowzers.
You did
Yeah!
one attack, almost the same damage I did with 2.
it's the
He's,
same with my two.
he's looking kind of rough.
He's still not dead?
No, the DC is 13. What do you think their HP stack is at?
I got a natural 20.
Like that cocaine bear.
That hits.
They're high.
Oof.
19 more.
19 more. Jeez.
Yeah.
I go, die! Die! Urgh.
Die, ghoul, die! The ghoul, the.
The ghoul V. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Is he dead yet?
Now he's looking very, very. That was a ton of damage.
He's coughing up blood. Yeah.
Now he's coughing up blood. It's vicious. He's more than halfway down. So now looks like he's taking more than half damage, and now he's really hurt and rocked.
And then I scream it. I roar at him.
Absolutely.
And I have fire damage, don't I? Or not?
You do, but you can't use it right now.
Damn it. Okay.
Because I think it's a full action to use. So you would, instead of swinging, you might use that instead.
Okay.
All right. So top of the round is Narissa.
I'm not going anywhere near two
Because you're here.
raging barbarians. I'm not that stupid. I know how they are. I'm gonna come join Armolad. Gonna get close, but not too close.
So the civilian like runs away. Actually, both of these civilians get to run away because they're
Not morons?
well, because they were cornered and then they're
Yeah.
as soon as they came in, then They got distracted and now they're backing out and help.
Move away! Move away! Save the fish! Save the fish!
So Narissa, what's your move?
I
Oh, yeah.
moved 30 feet to get close enough so I could do a couple of hits on the one near Armolad.
Okay, go for it. Take your shots. Do you have advantage? No, you don't have advantage. But you get sneak
No.
attack. Is there somebody there? That hits
20.
for a total of
Nice.
20. That's a vicious hit, minus 20. That leaves it to this. So if I do this, minus 10.
I'm letting him do math first before I roll again.
That that hits him straight into its heart, and for a second he pauses, but it's still like barely moving. However, that shot took more than half of its health. I mean, that he's down to half health now, but he's still standing, and it's easy because he's not
Mobilized.
He's kind of stunned.
Okay, and now I'm taking my next shot then.
Okay. That hits. All right. Again, he's still hurt. It's starting to look very, very. It's still standing. All right. Narissa, Armolad, you're up.
Okay, you said
first thing.
It's nighttime,
First thing-
right?
Yeah. First thing first. Because you're standing on, because you're there, any creature that starts its turn within here must make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned. Now, you have disadvantage right now because you're already poisoned. Wait, what is it?
I'm already poisoned, so
You're
I could be
already
poisoned.
so
Who cares?
It's not going to double poison you. All right, so.
But I can. But that's my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your turn, but you're poisoned, so you roll with this.
No, I guess I can roll the saving throw anyway.
No.
Because that way I'll be immune to gas stench for 24 hours.
Fair point.
No.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what it
yeah,
says.
yeah.
Did
The gas
you-
stench. Yeah, I got poisoned by drow poison. You're right. It's a
Yeah.
completely-
That poison is this.
But that's drow poison. This is totally different. So I would.
This
roll
is a
for
different
this.
poison, yeah, but
I
Yeah.
rolled
So-
11. I'm immune to gas stench now. Yeah, that's exciting.
It smells bad, but not as bad as my thoughts.
Okay.
Well, yes, I've smelt your farts. Those aren't very good. Yes.
All right, so Armolad, you're up.
Okay. Where did he go? Because my passive perception is higher than his stealth roll.
But I think I know. You know what? I'm allow it.
Where did he go?
He's
Or is he still there?
He's still there. He's still there. He's just at the top of it, like clinging
Okay.
off to the side or crouching down because it's kind of taller. So he's doing this thing where he's laying flat on the ground. But you
Okay.
can see.
New ability.
All right.
I'll put it in the Huchu what.
Welcome to level 6, folks. What do we got?
Good thing it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Basically, I can teleport. I'm losing a bunch of attacks to do this, but I can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space you can see that is also in dim light or darkness. Then you have advantage on the first melee attack you have before the end of the turn.
Which means that it's a straight roll. And also, you do not get an. I'm going to roll that it does not get an opportunity attack.
Well, no, he doesn't. He's surprised. That's the whole point.
No.
Oh, no, the stunned guy wouldn't get an opportunity attack anyway.
Yes,
He's
he
stunned.
does because he's already gone a full round now.
Until the end of my next turn. I haven't had the end of this turn yet. So he's still stunned. It's the end of
That's
my
it.
turn, not his turn.
Okay.
That's what it said.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
So, whoops.
Into it.
That's why I stunned him, so I could get away with him getting an opportunity attack. So I come up behind him. And I whack him.
Go for it. Roll it.
Please hit, please hit, please hit. 24.
That hits.
Good, because I can try and stun him too. For 12 damage. And I'll do a stunning strike again.
This guy's a lot beefier. I mean,
Yeah.
he's very elusive, and only because you surprise him were you able to, catch him.
Yeah.
So let's see. 24. Hang on. Yeah. I'm making what kind of save?
I believe it was. I put it on
No.
there. Where was it? Or I could just. Oh, that's okay. Maybe I never actually put it in there. Stunning strike. There.
Clicky?
Whoops. I clicked on it and nothing happened. Oh, I know what I did. I just minimized it. Wrong button.
Constitution
Constitution
saving.
saving throw. 16.
24.
Let's see.
You hit the normal spot and you feel a lot of padding. This armor is a mixture of like dirt tech as well as native drow weird shit. And the blow is softened. Is that your full turn, or do you have more stuff to do?
Oh, that was it.
Fuck. My light just blew out. Oh.
We heard it too.
Yeah, we heard
Yeah.
it.
Either your light blew out or you dropped a pen on the floor.
Oh, weird. All right. Well.
You said soften the blow, and all of a sudden, pop goes your way.
All right. Turn. So let's go with my Drow warrior. Then now you're in its face. And it's gonna take its turn first, and it's just gonna take its two swords from the bag. It puts what drops whatever weapon he had, pulls out two swords, and and starts going at you, and you're doing your best here. It's an epic battle because you're both on this like very short terrain. So you're on top of this tall thing, and it looks kind of badass on the screen. Here we go. 20 and 24.
22, you mean, but
Oh yeah, 20 and 22.
They both
I'm
hit.
gonna assume those hit. So the first one is
Ow.
yes, very much
Ow.
ow.
17 and 17, 34. Ooh, that's almost dead. 34. 9. I have 9 hit points.
Wow. This thing, and with each swipe in slow motion, he's just cutting through you, and this is that same person that Woosterion has been, berating, and you've met this before, and he's the one that barely escaped from y'all. Now that you can close to see him, he's like, I'm gonna finally get my revenge against you. That's his turn. Next up is the ghasts. This ghast is gonna go after you, Narissa. This ghast is gonna go after Bar and after Rak. And first, let's go once against Narissa. Oh boy, did I lose it? Did I lose it?
Only you failed that saving.
Yeah. I was rooting for you. Dude, I might kill you. This is not good. Let's get you guys in a terrible situation. Let's hit you with claw attacks.
Claw attacks.
This one's against Narissa, as this gas is just going in on you. And this one is against Scar with advantage.
Isn't
Yeah.
it disadvantage?
No, it's advantage because you did reckless attacks.
Yeah, you did.
But I also called my guardians.
which does what?
It means he
Okay.
can only attack you.
Beginning at the 6th level, blah blah blah. The
Just click on
guardian
it so that we can all read
spirits.
it.
Okay.
Can reduce the damage by 2.
It's another creature.
Yeah, but within 30 feet, I can see all of these people or all of these. So it reduces the damage. Right?
Yeah, but I'm not attacking them. I'm attacking you. So,
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, all of us
But I'm
around you.
defending all of them.
Yes, you
That's
are.
why
You are.
my spirit's shield. So he should not be getting, those damage. It's reduced by 2d6 on any because he's within 30 feet of me.
If he attacks another creature other than you, the damage is reduced. He's attacking you, so it doesn't
That's
matter.
it right there.
No. But it says you could provide supernatural to those you defend. I'm defending everyone,
But not
So that's it.
yourself.
But-
That's the point.
not
Everyone
myself.
else.
But what I'm saying is that in
Yeah.
the last round, Armolad should not have received all that damage. It's reduced by 2d6.
That's if the creature that you're raging at. Oh,
If
spirit
you are
shield.
raging and another creature you can see within 30 feet take
I'm nowhere near
damage.
30 feet from you. I'm
Yeah, he's
55
just not
feet
close
from you.
enough. He's not
So
close enough.
he's out of your 30 feet radius.
He's 55 feet away.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was trying to help. I
You
didn't
sure
want him
were.
to die.
You sure were. Okay, anyways,
The first one when Narissa did not hit.
So Narissa did not hit.
Mm.
These claw attacks with advantage hit. I think one of them will hit Scar, and this one is with advantage against Rak. 17. All right. So
17 hits.
For Scar, you get hit for 17 and 13. I'm sorry, you get hit for 7 slashing damage, and throw me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Right. Me. Okay.
Oh no!
Scar fails, and now the second one. This is against
Paralyzed for a
this is
minute.
the damage that Rak gets 8, and
What?
also Rak, throw me a Constitution saving
Oh
throw.
wait. What was the attack against me? 17?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
How
yeah.
many points did I lose?
7, just 7.
So
And
3.
reduced to half, so really only 3.
So not the DC is not a problem.
Yeah. However, Scar is
Paralyzed.
paralyzed. The target.
How am I
so
paralyzed?
That
Just
means that
here.
you're frozen in place. Like this claw is into it. When it withdraws, like you're unable to move. You can't move for your next turn. Next turn, I will allow you to try to break free from this with with rage.
Yeah, it's
I'm in
However-
rage.
yeah.
However, something must happen here. Do you might have advantage against this? Maybe. Let's see what your character says. Look to me on something on your character. In the meantime, I'm going to look for somebody else. Because otherwise, it's Rak's turn and then Scar's turn.
Okay. First of all, I see Armolad is in trouble.
Oh, also one more thing. Roll me to get poisoned because of the stench.
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
So Armolad is in trouble, so I'm going to ignore this douchebag over here, jump over him. He can get an attack of opportunity if he likes.
Yeah. From the ghast.
Yep.
You know what? He's gonna try to bite you since he's already clawed into you. His next one's a bite, so he's gonna try to bite. Ooh, yeah, that hits.
Oh, right
For
there.
a total of, and this is gonna be a vicious bite. 14. So reduced to half, 7.
Okay. 25. No. 96 hit points left. Okay. Right. I'm just gonna use all my actions to move next to Armolad over here. Doing. Like here.
Okay.
Give that guy somebody to worry about.
All right. So you use your entire movement and to like, all right, to hey, come fight me instead. All right, done and done.
Hello.
Scar, it is your turn. You are paralyzed. You cannot move. At the end of your turn, I will allow you to see. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. So roll me one more time a Constitution saving throw and see if you break free of the paralyzation.
Nope.
No. All right. So you're raging and you're stiff and it's still not happening.
Scar,
Okay.
here's the thing. Don't think about initiative rolls. You seem to be thinking about initiative rolls when you're rolling these.
Narissa, it is your turn. Top of the round, you're within striking distance of this sting. Roll me a Constitution saving throw or get poisoned by its stench.
What stench? It smells like roses.
No, she's got her face covered. She knows she's not stupid.
All right.
That's her excuse. She actually has a stuffy nose.
No, she literally she's got her rogue mask up. She's got something there. She's not that I'm thinking. Because the gas in front of her decided to hit her. Oops. I hit that's second level. I hit that one right in front of me with that.
Okay. So that was on its as a reaction before your turn. Got it?
Yeah.
That means that he has to do what kind of save?
DC
It's
14 dexterity save.
DC 14 dexterity save from a ghast, huh? Makes it. So what is it? Half damage?
Half damage, yes.
So roll your 2d10.
It
It's
already did it.
Oh, it already did it. It's
It did.
14. It's 14, sorry. It takes -7. Got it. Thank you. Words. Things are hard. Interesting. I may have to refresh. Okay. So now it's your full turn. What do you want to do? It's still standing.
I know it's still standing.
It's hurt, but it's still standing.
I'm gonna hit it with a crossbow bolt. Because I don't get any penalties for trying to hit it, so with the crossbow bolts. That hits it for 5.
All right. Oh, so from up close, like you pull like from up close. Yeah, it's
Well,
getting close.
one. No, I hit one first.
Uh-huh,
This is the second one.
I know. I know what
Misses.
you're doing.
Second one is a bit too hasty.
He's so close to death, and this one didn't kill him. Oh, so close to death, though. Cut to Armolad. You're bleeding. You're hurt. You're poisoned. You're woozy. Like the camera is like doing that thing where it's all vicious colors. You're seeing double, and you're fending off with like your stick as it's zooming in and out. And then some help comes. What do you want to do?
As a bonus action, because I'm not giving this guy any opportunity attacks, I will do Step of the Wind to disengage, or dash action as a bonus action on your turn. You can, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn. I don't know what that means.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I don't know what my
jumping rules are really undefined.
What is my jumping distance? And whatever it is, it's doubled.
Okay, it's very far. Your jump distance is half of whatever your stride is.
Okay. So I can jump 50 feet. Okay, that's good to know.
You can jump on the roof if you want, or in fact, why don't you jump to the roof?
I was thinking something like that. Yeah, I can jump onto the roof. Make myself a nice target up here.
You'll be out of the way.
Oh, that's true. I'll still have my action for 2. Sure. Let's did I have to spend a key point for that Step of the Wind? Yes. Okay. Running low on key points. I will click on here and I will jump up here. Found the key point. Bonk. And I can either try and heal myself. What? Healing potions or something like that? Oh, I thought
You
we
have
did.
one healing potion. 2d4
Okay.
plus 4.
Or I
Actually,
can.
double check. What is it?
I have my full action left. I don't have. Say something. What's the 2 key points to roll a martial arts die? You regain a number of hit points equal to the number of rolled plus your proficiency bonus. So I can either get D6 plus 3 back, or the potion is 2d4 plus 4. You said
2d4 plus 2. 2d4
2d4 plus
sorry.
2. I'll do the potion that way. I'm not completely out of key points.
Okay.
Slash roll.
That's your bonus.
Is-
Wait. Are you going to
Oh,
use
that-
that as your full action or?
Oh, good point. I've already used my bonus action to disengage.
I mean, normally it's a bonus, full action to douse a thingy, but I just say hit bonus action too if you want it.
Well, no, I can use a full. I still have my full action left.
Oh,
it was the bonus action to disengage.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay,
I moved, so I still have a full action. So yeah, I'll do the potion. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
So
2d4
do I put the space around the plus, or
Mm,
I'll try
I think
without it.
I think you just literally put it as /4 roll 2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
I rolled crappy.
You rolled 5. There you go.
Well,
all right. So the drow's turn. The drow, seeing you escape and hearing you behind. Oh, you're the one I really wanted to fight, and is gonna slash with 2 swords at Rak. You're still you dashed over here last turn.
Yep, I did not do a reckless attack. I didn't do any attacks.
Which means you lose rage.
no, rage stays. Nice try.
Rage stays.
I think you have to continuously maintain it. It doesn't matter. I'm
You
not gonna
just-
fuck with it. It's fine. It's fine.
It
Moving
lasts for 1 minute or something like that.
18 and 19.
Yes, both hit.
All right. Poison damage.
Okay, so that's 5 and 7 plus 3.
No, the poison isn't halved.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
On
It's-
Rak?
Yes.
Why? And I normally rage does not minimize that.
doesn't stop poison.
Only certain characters can get it on half.
Let me share with you.
Aha.
Oh, something other.
There you go. Totem spirit. Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
3 plus 7, so 10 from the first one, and the second one is 5 and 3, so 8. And there's 18 points of damage. Okay.
Still vicious.
Vicious. Yeah, vicious. So that means I have 78 hit points left.
Which so does he. All right. The Ghast's turns. Well, there's Narissa still there, and Narissa hasn't been poisoned yet by one of these things. And you know what? I don't think that it even matters if they poison you. What is it? DC 10? You know, your constitution might not be that good. Let's do some more claw attacks at you. 11. Miss. All right. Narissa misses. You are paralyzed, so this ghast is just going to go on town on you, Scar.
Just because I'm paralyzed, he have to do my beat my armor class?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but he gets automatic advantage on because he can't dodge.
Control F. I think it's worse than that, guys. I think it's even worse than that.
If this was 3.5, he could do a coup de grace.
Yeah.
but it's not. So
Any attack that hits, yeah, it is. So these are all going to be criticals.
Automatic
'Cause you're
criticals.
paralyzed. I'm going to put the language onto the thingy.
Yeah.
So these are going to be with advantage and criticals. So
Any attack
Here we
that
go.
hits the creature is a critical. Okay.
it's gonna, now that you're stunned, it's gonna
So
go
you,
bite
you still
into
have to swing at her,
Yeah.
and if
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
hit, it's a critical. It's not an automatic hit, but okay.
It's a
Exactly.
15. Yeah. So exactly. So it's gonna try to bite down on you. Does a 15 hit you?
AC is.
My
Let me keep
AC is 14.
So yes, it does.
Yeah. Your AC is 14. All right. So this is with a critical bite. 19. So really
Ow.
it's 8 plus 8 is so 16 of it doubled. 16 doubled. Let's just call it 16 because that's going to get halved. So 16 damage and 3 plus 3. So let's just say plus 1. So you get hit for a total of 17 damage. That's after it's been halved.
So
Okay, so I still have 45.
basically.
And now this ghast here is gonna go after this person here. Over here, way the fuck farther out there. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. That's their turn. Now it's Rak and Scar's turn.
Okay. Scar, you can probably roll for the thingamabob anyway, but I'm gonna
The
roll
thingamabog?
The saving throw
saving
again.
throw, Constitution saving throw, and Rak is gonna
Not initiative. Not initiative. Not initiative. Not initiative.
go do this little dance around the guy, just because it uses movement. His movement is free, and while dancing around, he's going like, "Yeah, let's fight," and I call this pole dancing. 15 points of damage. I'm guessing 24 hits.
Yeah. 15. Good.
And then the second attack. Ooh, too bad. Too bad I didn't announce that freaking reckless attack. Like I should have.
Yeah. Because you're gonna have to be careful against this. Yeah. So the first one does a full slash. The second one blocks it with both swords. I'm gonna enjoy this. All right. Rak or Scar, roll your Constitution.
I already did.
She did.
I already
she
did,
saved.
and I saved.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn then. You are no longer paralyzed, but you don't get an attack this turn until the next one. Go ahead.
I'm raging because it's been more than a minute.
No.
it hasn't.
You still
A
can keep
minute
that.
is 10 turns.
Yeah. You can
I'm sorry?
keep the rage going on because enemy has been biting you. So you've
Okay.
been in constant combat situation. Rage keeps on.
I mean, this thing is. I mean, you're so pissed off because you weren't able to
Mhm.
fight back, and it's chewing on your neck. What the fuck?
But
Exactly.
And now afterward, you're finally able to like do this thing, but it's not your turn just yet because it's probably going to take one more attack at you, but you won't be paralyzed anymore.
Unless it claws you again and you get again paralyzed.
Top of the round, Narissa. Roll me a Constitution saving throw for the smell. Wait. for the
She
smell.
She already
did that.
succeeded one.
Oh, it doesn't have to do it again then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
24
I
hours.
did just for the shits and giggles.
Forget
Geeks
about
and
it.
shiggles.
So first crossbow bolt hits.
Yes.
5 points of damage.
That might take it. No, it's so close.
Next one does not hit, so it's on the
Does
verge
not-
of death. I cannot help you, Scar. Sorry.
Oh, it's
I'm
okay.
having my own issues right
You're,
now.
I mean, this thing is like you're barely like every time it tries to reach for you, it hits the hand, and it's barely holding on to life, but it's like right on top of you. It's like a life and death struggle between both of you as you're quickly trying to reload and crossbow, and it's very tense music. The people would be on their seats the way I'm filming this. Anyways, next up we got Armolad.
Well, I can try and get a little better, or can I see the one in front of Narissa?
You because of the height
From up
advantage,
from
there's
above
somebody
here.
down here. You don't can't without going up to like maybe right about here. You won't be able to see it. But
Well, I can move to the edge. That's fine.
yeah,
They're not-
yeah. Once you move to the edge, yeah, you know they're there. And from your height advantage, you can see this person over here, or this monster over here.
Okay, but I just want to finish off the one in front of Narissa.
Sure can. You could jump down, do the whole shebang.
No. I'm going to use a bow. I actually have a bow.
Oh shit! Roll it.
Uh, Disadvantage.
You're still poisoned.
That makes sense.
You still have drow poison. I mean, you tried some healing and you're still hurt, and you're staying up there where it's safe. But I mean, it's
I think I hit
You're
anyway.
drunk.
right on top of its head.
5 piercing.
Falls over dead.
Second action. I'm going to shoot Duder over here.
I don't know that you have 2 attacks.
Yep, multi-attack.
I think it's multi-melee, or is it multi-attack?
Extra. It's just extra attack.
Roll it.
Beginning at 5th
Done and
level,
done.
you can
Done and
attack
done.
twice instead of once whenever you take the attack.
Done and done.
action.
Okay.
Yeah. Take another
Alright.
shot.
I'm guessing that misses.
Completely misses. Yeah, I mean, well, it doesn't complete, but I mean, it hits the rock below their feet that they're talking. I mean, they're kind of like on the thing above, and it hit just below them.
Do I think 16 would hit? I don't know. Like when I swung at this guy earlier, because I can turn that 12 into a 16. But
Actually, what is his H? What is his?
Hmm.
I think I fucked up his character. Hang on.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think I fucked up the. Oh, there it is. It's 71. So that's his health, but his AC is what? Okay. I mean, I can't tell you what it is
No,
or what it
okay.
is yet.
Yeah, I know. It's not worth the waste of the last 2 key points.
All right, moving on then.
So one. Well, I still have. Oh no, that's as an action. Shit. I used my bow. Okay, I'll just. What is the thing I can do with dodging? Patient defense. Oh no, that's
yeah,
a key
patient
point.
defense. Patient
No.
defense.
No, I'll just try and I'll move back here.
All right. Armolad. The drows and my gats are up. So it's smiling at you. Just caught your sword, and with that, it's gonna move forward and using the sword technique against your halberd, and then it's gonna swipe at you while underneath it. So it's pushing the halberd up and then swiping from underneath you. All while maintaining balance on this precipice of this thing. The first one doesn't manage to hit you.
The second one does.
But the second one does, for a total of
How long does it
9.
last?
Full 9 damage after it's been rounded down.
No,
Battle
it doesn't.
continues
It's
between.
actually less because it's 2 different types of damage. Both get halved and rounded down, so it's 4 and 4, 8 damage.
You know what?
Ooh.
Perfect. Done and done. This gas is going to try to bite into Scar. Luckily, though, Scar is no longer paralyzed. And just as is still chewing, you shove it off. And cut to the other one is just killing that completely.
Arr!
This person is fully on, no longer alive. It's chewed up. You are dead. Does everybody see that? Probably not.
It's gassed food.
That's it exactly.
It's now inside
Yes.
its gastrointestinal intestine.
And it's going
Yeah.
after
Wouldn't these other civilians have run away by now?
they would have run away, so they would have run by now. These guys are gone. So it's wilding and coming out in this direction. How far away are you? Let's see. We just killed that person. How far away are you? 30. Their movement is 30.
Does it have to hop over the cart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, why can't I drag it? There we go. Oh, because I'm still on that.
Because
note.
you're still on the measure thingy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's running towards you. So it's gonna use entire full movement to surround you, Scar, but it's not attacking you. It just uses movement to surround you. But now you wake up and you're no longer paralyzed, but there are 2 of them. So no matter what, they get advantage on you anyway, so you might as well just go reckless whenever it's your turn. Which will be just after Rak takes his.
It's my turn.
Yes.
Did Narissa miss her turn?
Time to continue
no.
pole
Oh, no,
dancing.
she saw
Yay!
it,
So, I'm going to have to question one thing. Injure poisons wear off after the first attack, unless he has magic weapons which conjure more poisons.
It's poison damage. It doesn't necessarily mean there's
Nah.
any lasting effect.
If he would have
on it.
shot you with the gun, you would have had lead poisoning, and that is what hit Armolad. This is just poison damage. It's not actually poison condition.
Yeah. But I'm just saying that poison damage wears off from the weapon after first contact. Once it delivers its payload, it's gone. You use the poison. So
Correct.
he needs to recharge his swords for more poison.
No, they're always
What?
poisonous.
Okay, they're magical. I want them. They have infinite poison. I want them. Ah.
That's not how that works. It's just an ability. I mean, it's.
No, I believe they're
it's
magic.
innate to. That's an ability innate to these.
It's what he believes.
Yeah.
He believes they're magic.
It's what ended up you chugging that whole can of Pepsi.
Yeah.
Yes, the swords are coated in Pepsi Max mint.
Ooh,
So both
2
of those
attacks
hits.
hit.
For 12, for a total of 24.
There we go.
26. 26 total.
Minus 26. Thank you, my math. That hurt it badly. It's on the verge of dying.
It's like, come on, you can do better than that. My mother hits harder than you do.
Let's see. Let's see. We're
My
Scar.
turn.
It's your turn. Scar, it's your turn. You wake
Okay.
up
Vengeance.
unparalyzed. pissed.
Raging, reckless, and I'm like, no,
Hey,
pissed.
hear me out.
We can't kill our.
You roll damage immediately, so I don't know
Yes.
why. But hear me out before you do your attack. You can take 1 attack of opportunity without doing the reckless thingy, and move and breathe on both of them.
Yes, I had been preparing.
So you can move, get out of one of those guys' RF effect. He gets an attack of opportunity, but you're raging anyway. So
Okay.
you can probably soak that, and then you can move so that you can breathe on both of them.
So do you want to go here or do you want to go here? Or go there? Yeah. Let's just say that. That'll do, Cone. Fine. Roll your
it'll hit.
thingy.
Okay, so wait a minute. He gets an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
One of them.
One
Well,
One of
if you
them
move
does.
if you move that far, they'll both take an attack.
No, only
If you
one.
move-
They're staying within 5 feet of the lower one the whole time.
You can dance around the enemy, no problem. But as soon as you leave their attack, you they get an attack of opportunity.
So
This is
it's
what you
the
should do.
top one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
So
who takes this
let's
attack?
do my
Take
attack
his
of
attack.
opportunity. Oof. This attack might do a claw attack, which might poison her again.
There's a
Are
risk.
you sure you want to? That's a risk. 17.
That hits.
It's
Roll me a
ow.
Constitution saving throw. So you take
7
7
damage.
damage
Oh, 7,
after it's
okay.
been halved.
Come on. Not my
Not
initiative roll.
Not an
Not
initiative.
initiative.
Not initiative. No
Yes.
worries.
Yes.
The music tense as you like move around and it slashes from your behind, and for a second you start freezing up, and then the music triumphant as you break through, get in position, turn around, throw me your fire attack.
Slashes from your behind. I like that.
Okay, how do I do my dragon breath? It's not giving me the.
All right.
Where do
I'm
I
gonna
find
take over your
that?
control. I'm going to take over your cheat sheet, okay? Your sheet.
Okay.
She gives up. Me give up. Me surrender.
Oh,
I'm
yes.
not touching my mouse.
I know.
Because this is the
Breath
first time I'm
weapon.
using this.
All right.
Use
So,
your action.
there it is. And is it under a magical spell tag? Let's see. It's under spells.
They
It
just make a
says the
saving throw.
DC. The
Is-
DC for this saving throw equals 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Which
So
is
what
3.
is-
Your con is +2, so it's a total of +5.
That's
Plus
13.
8.
8
So-
plus 5 is
So
13.
Yeah, 13.
So and then it's what, 2d6?
3d6 at 6th level.
Yeah,
All right, so
3d6
roll it
of
and
damage.
now roll Constitution save on the ghasts.
Yeah.
There's one.
Doesn't
So
save.
normally-
The second one
I was
does.
just gonna say they both failed. The first one was gonna do for. No,
Okay.
they gotta do it fair. Fair's fair.
So now you can
The
do
first one takes the full blast right here, and this one, the
That's
one in
the
front of you
injured
takes
one.
the full blast. The second one takes less blast.
So roll 3d6. Roll high. Not initiative. Not initiative. Ugh, that was an
High.
initiative roll.
So let's see. This one takes a full blast. Unfortunate. I mean, it happens, guys.
Hey, it's a try.
It's poorly aimed. The gas move too fast. They only get a grazing hit from your. Was it fire or lightning or what?
Fire,
Fire.
yeah.
Fire.
But the thing is that on a successful save, they only get half the damage.
Yeah, so they only took one of them only took 2.
All right. All right. Top of the. So that's your turn. Rak.
You took 7 damage and you gave 7 damage, so it's equal.
Yeah. Things being equal. Okay, so things are looking interesting. Things are looking. The music continues. It's getting like Fear says, you're getting your beat down, and also from off screen, you see another shadow, another drow with weapons bladed out, crawling along the rooftops.
Uh-oh.
Unseen by Armolad. Unseen.
I have great passive perception.
You would have to roll a perception check to see.
No,
They're-
she has
Well,
to
no.
roll a stealth.
He has to roll
see it.
stealth check.
Anyways, moving on. Top of the round. And more music like gets a little bit more intensely like, it gets more tense. Let's ratchet up the tension a little bit. Now, top of the round, Narissa.
So
I think Scar needs your help more than I do.
I was going after the helping Scar, but I'm staying out of her rage because I know you with barbarians and rage, and I don't need to end up underneath a weapon accidentally.
You actually want to be in 30 feet of her.
Well, actually, now I can't do it again. I can't do the fire. I have to actually.
Yeah, I know she's
Long
got the
rest.
totem thing too, but I have other.
I know.
So the zombie thing that's closest to me. I'm gonna shoot at it.
If you shoot against this one, you'll get the sneak attack.
That's what I was going to do.
Okay.
I hit that one.
That hits. A total of
22.
22.
That was the injured one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is
the
the
one
injured
closest,
one.
the one closest to me. Yeah.
No,
No,
the
this
injured
guy
one was
here.
the other one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
that
only one you get
yeah.
sneak attack against.
This is
Yeah.
the only one you get sneak attack against. So
If he dies,
he dies. I mean, that's
He
that's the whole thing.
dies, but we have other ways. You're still raging, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, honey.
Besides, it was kicking. It was starting to kick your butt, and the music was getting tense and worse. And all of a sudden, there's a bolt in the back of his head. It pops out of his eye, and it just slumps forward,
So he's
dead.
dead. He's dead, right?
Yes, fully dead.
Guess what?
Narissa, you have
Whales of the Grave hits immediately, and I hit necrotic damage onto the other one.
roll it. Do you have to hit again?
Is it within 30? Oh, 35, yeah.
30 feet of the other one that just died. It has to be 30
Oh.
feet from
That
the
was
other one that
10
just
feet
died.
away.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's too far.
So,
No,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's
Now,
gonna be
how
that
much is it that you roll on this one? I always forget.
half
It
of the
is
sneak attack.
half of the sneak attack. So it's a 3d6.
Seven. No, it's 7.
It-
You
Then half of the
No.
dice.
Half of
Roll
the
me
dice.
3d6, please.
She has to roll.
Oh,
You're not
okay.
using mine.
no. When Narissa rolled damage, it was 15
Okay.
sneak attack. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so 5 points.
5 points.
Okay, so this guy here, the next one, he looks close to getting to like close to half damage, or it hit him a lot, but he's still standing strongly and angrily.
And now I'm gonna hit him with my other crossbow bolt.
Go for it.
Does
And-
not
and
hit
the-
him.
There we go. He like the whispers are hitting his ear, and then you hear blood seen out of his ears and eyes, and as he's thrashing, it just misses through. Okay, Armolad, you're up.
North America.
Mhm.
Okay, so oh, that's a stairwell. Okay. Movement of bidi. I assume I can. Well, if it really matters, I can jump here or move here, and I'll shoot this dude
Do
here.
it.
Dude here.
Yeah, that shit's working. I love it. Do it.
Keeping an eye out for people walking along the roofs, and twang, missed. If I have disadvantage, I probably missed,
Yeah.
and I'm paranoid. I'm going to spend a key point and dodge.
All right. You're doing this, and like your face is intense. It's sweating, and it's dark, and the poison's getting to you. Like you feel sick, and you have to like lean up against something just to catch your breath, and you're being all paranoid and looking around and doing your best to control your breathing. You're gonna stay there, or you're gonna move somewhere else?
I still have movement left, I suppose. I will. I don't know. I'll hop down here behind Narissa.
I want you to step at the top. It helps me narratic. I'll keep you safe, but it helps me with the narrative.
Fine. I'll move here, and then I'll move here, and then I'll move here, and then I'll move here, and I'll move here.
Or move. Let's
But
say.
no,
Let's say.
see,
like
I'm dodging. Remember, I'm dodging.
You take cover there
Yeah.
against the top, so to catch your breath.
I'm being controlled remotely. What the hell?
And just for fun, roll me a perception check with disadvantage, because your passive perception is fucked up now that you're sick. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Cut to the drow and gas. This drow is gonna finish you off now. Rak. Short sword attack. Short sword. Ooh.
Miss and hit.
Did you roll reckless attack last time?
I did not. That was intentional.
All right, so you only get hit for
Oh, not the extra bits.
8 and 9.
8 and 6.
8 and 6.
Oh no,
Oh, so 8 and 9.
no,
Yeah.
8 and 9. Yeah.
So
8 and
4
9.
and 4. So another 8 points. I'm closing on to half hit points. It's still not even still not there.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a flesh wound.
This ghast here, sensing the attacks from you, It's gonna go after you, Narissa. Let's get you some. Let's poison you finally. Can I poison you finally?
No.
Narissa, does that hit you?
16.
I'm at
Yeah,
16.
that hits. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that hits.
I'm 16. For
So you get hit
once.
for
I'm pretty sure you're older
15.
than that.
Well, wait. Remember, Spirit
Yep.
Shield.
Yeah, so
so
that reduces damage.
But
oh,
let
minus-
me roll my Constitution save to see if I'm not paralyzed. I'm
Oh, you're
paralyzed.
paralyzed.
But also, yes, do roll the 2d8 to reduce the damage.
2D
roll.
2d6.
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 I have to roll 2d. I have to roll 2d6.
yeah, roll 2d. Why don't you roll it instead of me? Yeah, you roll 2d6.
5
So
points of
in
less damage.
15, you only take 10 damage, and you're now paralyzed as this thing slashes you, and it's like as its claws finally dig out from you, like the little inject claws down, dripping with that black ichor, leaving you like the puncture wounds. You're frozen in place.
Is that why you moved me there? So I'd be
Yes.
35 feet away from Scar instead of 30 feet?
No, it's not because of that, but it's not because of that.
Rage. Oh, I see this happen. I'm
First-
pissed.
First, yeah, you'll get your turn. Rack, you're first.
No,
As your...
no. Narissa's saying as she gets paralyzed. Now I know how Scar felt. That's like the back of her head. She's like,
So-
she goes.
Oh, and you're
"This is
full. You're fully conscious. You're
Yeah.
full. Like it's like that feeling of being eaten alive. That nightmare. It's getting so
Yeah.
trigger warning.
No,
Anyways,
no. She just remembers like this is exactly what she just saw happen to Scar. So
Scar.
she's like, oh crap! Now I'm about to have it. So yeah,
all right.
Anyway.
Rack and then Scar next. Rack,
Oh,
go for
back
it.
to pole dancing. Let's have our first swing at it. 18.
18 barely hits.
It's good enough. 7 points of damage. Barely hits. Yeah.
7 points of damage.
That's actually, yeah, that's
He's,
almost minimum.
He's starting to like it cuts through, and you can see he's starting to defend less. Like it's all of these attacks are starting to hurt him.
Second one, 19 hits as well. Ooh, 15 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
So,
Awesome.
Yes.
You fucking
So-
guys.
so the first one swipes him, and the guy's starting to wobble. Rak notices this, plants the halberd down on the ground, uses it as a pole, jumps over him with a somersault, and comes down with a shing full around swing from behind in a surprise. He's not even looking backwards, holding the halberd in hand and looking forward. Like,
Nice.
all right, next target.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Scar.
I have movement,
Oh,
Yes, movement. Woo!
which means
Owl?
come save me for my hickey.
I'm gonna go challenge that bastard over there.
No, my job.
you both are rushing over there. Scar, Scar, you got the next full moment. So you run up to it, do your thing in a pissed off rage. You want to go reckless?
Oh hell yeah!
You
I'm
can get
going.
advantage on it easily by just
Yeah, you know what? You don't even need it. You got advantage. So
move
Okay.
one step up.
And I am going to use my battle axe.
yeah,
Yep.
That
yeah,
hits.
yeah.
And I do
13.
13, and I hit it again,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and I
Yep.
hit it with
For 8 more.
8 more.
I'm gonna say that
21.
that takes him out. Between you, you're getting them. It's you're killing him from behind. Then following Rack arrives as well, and between the two of you, you're you take him out. And you're going-
Ah, don't
and you're-
hurt my friend.
Meanwhile, cut to
On the rooftop.
on the rooftop. Armolad is there panting and just like his weapons. The bow is down. He's feeling woozy. From above the rooftops, there's a shadowy figure drawing out these blades. Another drow warrior, unseen, ready to hit Armolad. When like a knife pokes out from here, a mouth covering a bullet drags him and drags this figure into the shadow. Armolad is aware finally that that somebody here was about to take him out, and the last thing like this blurry eyes see before kind of like being passed out, and now the camera's like from the side. The last thing you see is Maya taking out this last assassin coming at you.
Why am I passing out?
The
Because you
poison.
had poison.
The
The
poison.
poison.
Okay.
And as like you're on your side with like your eyes closing and the camera's all funky, you see the boots coming down, and then just the boots from your point of view, and then she crouches down. You barely get a glimpse of her face, and she takes something and puts it in your hand, and that's when your eyes close. And with that, we might end this episode.
Fucking yeah. I love it when Scar actually kills something. Rawr.
I also like it when Carlos brings in mine and Wooster's characters, because now we get to like start
Double.
mimic our characters.
How far back are you going?
Whoop, not that pandemonium.
Is Chance gonna show up?
This
What?
one.
Actually, I didn't mention this previously, but a lot of the new Arcana Pansacopo, a lot of it is funded by Chance. So Chance is like the full member. He's
Isn't
happy
he
to
already
rank it.
dead by old age?
Oh,
by
no.
this point?
he would
No.
Yeah.
be gone
He
by
lives
now.
to like 200, so that's not an issue.
I have a question. Is Veritas part of the council?
Veritas is part of the council, yes. So the Veritas is part of the council. Allura is part of the council. Armolad is not. Armolad, however, is still fully is a high-ranking member now of the Arcana
You mean
Pansacopo.
Chance, but that's
A lot
okay.
of the funding. In fact,
Yes.
the main hall, the practice hall, is the Chance Hall, or
All of chances.
Oh,
Chance Library. You walk
no,
through Chance
it's the
Library.
Chancellery.
So
They did steal half the wealth of the kingdom.
when we were back in Amon, Narissa was going down to the Rogues Guild. It was the Gentleman's Club, so it was me dealing with Veritas. So that's where Narissa comes from. And her being the youngest, she's very new, very fresh. So she is from there.
And she's learning from Veritas.
Yes.
yes.
I love how it comes full circle.
I like
This
to
is how we're
include,
connecting
yeah.
stuff.
and it's the Arcana Pansacopo pulls up. They find these little people, and it's always a network of who you know, introducing new people. Some of you, though, however.
Yeah, Froggy. Before Chance was originally recruited by Allura, he already had a stash of a good percentage of the wealth of the continent.
Wait,
Okay.
how many years later is this? Sorry, Carlos.
So I was thinking, what do we think? I think I might have said 5 years later. 5 years past the point where Woosterian, or do we think 10 years? I think 10 years might be a good.
10 years.
10 years might be a good time frame.
So Maya's only 120 years old. She's still young. She's still a youngin.
But that also means Inira is also 10 years.
Anira would be 28,
28.
roughly around 28.
Yep.
28 years old.
Full-grown woman, full-grown. I mean, we don't know what her thing is, so I'll use her as needed.
Do you mean arena?
Arena.
Yes. Irina, yes.
Yeah, chance is barely 100. Jeez, not a problem.
No,
No,
no. Chance is
I
older
think-
because the difference between Woosterian storyline and the
Yes,
Chance storyline, that's 100 years or something.
that's 100 plus.
Okay, so he's like 120 or something. Okay.
Yeah, you're way
I
past.
love it,
adventuring age.
Froggy.
You're in
That's
your
a
old
good
age.
question. At 26, how is Arena goth, or has she downgraded to emo?
That would be a Maya question, and Maya's not going to say.
That would be an arena question.
Yes, exactly.
Did
Irina
you
is
guys
her
know
own
Maya
character.
will
As
not know
necessary.
where her daughter is every given a second? To the fact she's going to live longer than her daughter?
But she is still her own character.
I'm still going to know better.
Mom's still gonna know, but the decision is up to her.
Not her mother.
You know, adoptive
So-
mother or something. Yeah.
So I don't know
So,
what's
uh,
I don't know what's in my
Arena-
hand.
Huh?
I don't know what's in my hand.
And we won't know until next week.
Next week.
I hope it's not a piece of charcoal that I have to eat.
That would be awesome.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
what it is.
It's a bottle of
Oh, that's a
Right?
surprise. I didn't know that was there.
Well,
it's a healing,
this is
it's a
fun.
healing potion. I'll
I'm-
drink it. Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that, and I left it up in a nice, I think, cliffhanger too.
Well, anyway,
that
I have to
was
get
good.
to work, so I'm gonna have to end the stream so I can actually do some bantering afterwards, in private, mind you, not in front of the audience. So, as always, when we are leaving, call us.
Bonus
And-
nachos,
Bonus
y'all.
And we'll
Bonus
try to
nachos.
keep the time that we're going to be streaming next week posted in the Discord because we'll figure that out.
Doodles.
Bonus nachos, everybody.